Welcome back. Episode 6 of Everything Entrepreneurship, the podcast with Kyle Jerome Carter. I'm Kyle Jerome Carter. Full name, initials, KJC, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to use. First off, I want to say thank you and I'm sorry. Thank you for coming back or getting here for the first time. And I'm sorry for last episode. My allergies were just out of pocket, yo. Like once a month, once every other month, I have a sneezing attack and I be sniffing and sneezing. It's really annoying. But even more annoying than it is to me, it's probably very annoying to you. And if you made it through that, or if you got to a certain point and then had to just cut it off, I understand. I'm in good spirits right now. Not a lot of sneezing, sniffling, all that other stuff. So yeah, but today's episode, we're going to be touching a little bit on mindset. I'm going to peel back the curtain a little bit, show just different perspective to see how productive we can be. I need to also say thank you to everybody that's tuning in nationally. We're not international yet, but we are national, all across America. When I say all across, do I mean every single state? No, but we're in a couple states. And I got some repeat viewers, listeners, all that stuff. So I appreciate you. You know, if you're here for Everything Entrepreneurship, I'm here to give you Everything Entrepreneurship. So if you're on YouTube, where you should be as well, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with another entrepreneurial homie, you know, somebody you believe in, somebody that's on this journey as well that could use this. Like I said, I'm going to touch on mindset today, not too deep. If I was to go deep, I'd be here for like 3-4 hours because that topic is just huge. It's not even funny. But nevertheless, when I say mindset, I'm talking about how you approach a problem, right? I'm typically helping new and aspiring entrepreneurs more so than the full-blown business owners, entrepreneurs. Obviously, I have my company. My company does digital media marketing for companies, corporations, brands, all that stuff. As you know, my content is to help entrepreneurs like you. You know, if you're still working a 9-to-5 and you're trying to get this business idea off the ground, you're trying to get this profitable, thriving, you're in the right place. You know, if you're much beyond that and your business needs it, we might be able to have a marketing conversation. But let's get back to business. As it pertains to mindset, I find many, I don't want to just say aspiring new entrepreneurs because it's across the board, but I find a lot of people that are going after a new endeavor, looking at things the wrong way. If you remember back to episode 1 when I was talking about goals, we have such a high goal for a reason to make this journey worth it, right? And if the journey needs to be worth it, we're not going to romanticize about just that end all be all goal every single day. We're going to worry about today only, and we're going to see what can we do today. We're going to progress forward. We're going to have standards, and we're going to worry about the inputs, right? 3 times now I've had a conversation about my content and the mindset that I have around it, and every single time everybody's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Like, I didn't even think about that, right? So I said, you know what? It makes sense for me to not only make this a topic, but like I said, peel back the lens a little bit as to not only what I'm doing, but why and the mindset behind it, because that might be able to help you in real time, right? So KJC, why'd you even start content? Well, technically I didn't need to start content. You know, my company, SVSM Digital Media Marketing, is doing this thing, working with companies and stuff like that. But I have a passion to help entrepreneurs, as I said. And I always say I can show you better than I can tell you. That's a lie. I can tell you so much better. But understanding human psychology, social media right now, showing is the thing, you know, visual, dopamine, all that stuff. So I say I can show you better than I can tell you. But at the same time, I never wanted to just be talking head. This is the topic. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Tried that out. But that didn't resonate with me. I wanted to peel back what it's really like for entrepreneurs every single day. You know, if you've been following me, you know I say business is sexy, but sometimes it's not so sexy. And too many people only focus on the sexy. And that's for them, you know? If we had to get a mansion and a Lamborghini and a private jet, I can make the calls, but no, that's not going to actually help real people that have real problems, that are really spending their last dollar or their saved money to get something off the ground. What's going to help is a nice compromise or a nice balance of both the good and the bad, right? So in my Instagram description, at least as of right now, I have, let's pull it up. I know it verbatim, but just for the sake, a glimpse into my life, the businesses I impact, and the people bold enough to start the journey. Everything Entrepreneurship, SVSM, dive deeper, right? I wanted to show people the realities of entrepreneurship. I wanted to document when I go in and help, whether it be businesses or business owners on my side, not for my company, but on my side. And really reach people that are starting this so that they have a solid understanding and expectation of what it's going to be like to really dive into entrepreneurship. It's romanticized right now. Being an entrepreneur is a cool thing to do, but it's not for everybody. Another common theme that, if you know me, I talk about this all the time. Entrepreneurship isn't for everybody. I believe everybody has the ability and capability and can do it, but it's not actually for everybody. And it is what it is. So when I look at, let me get back to what I was saying. When I look at my content, right? What's the mindset behind that? Is it to go viral? No, it's not to go viral. Can something go viral? Do I have things set up to be capable of going viral? Yeah. But at the same time, I understand that I don't need to make a single dollar from my content. I'm putting out my content. I'm growing a digital audience, a community of people that I can not only help and service, but can be my community. It's that simple. And as long as I focus on the inputs, what I put in and what I do each day, then the results will come, right? If it's Instagram, do I need 5,000 followers? No, but I know exactly how I'm going to get there and a rough estimate about how much time it's going to take. Same thing with YouTube. 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 watch hours, whatever it might be. Do I want to get monetized? I don't need to. I can make so much more money off of 50 subscribers than I could with 1,000, because you got to know how to work things, right? But it's not about making money from the subscribers. It's about building a community and having an audience of people consistently coming back for that content on different platforms, right? And I feel there's some finesse in being able to just say, okay, that's what I want, I'm going to do it. And to document the process of executing it each day. So the part that trips people up is not just me saying, okay, I'm on these platforms now and I have a goal, but it's more so the fact that I'm not looking for each video to just take off. You feel me? Each subscriber that I gain on YouTube, I care about. And if that's you watching this and you're a new subscriber and you're watching this in 2026 and I got 50,000 subscribers, or if you're watching right now on February 16th and I got 29 subscribers, every single person that subscribes, I care about and I want to make content for. And me looking at it through that lens makes it so much easier to make content that you value than to just be chasing numbers. If I end up with an extra 10 subscribers tomorrow, cool. My thought process is, wow, 10 more people resonated with what I was giving them through my content and they signed up to get more. So that's what I'm going to give them on Instagram. If a person that doesn't follow me reposts my post to their story, or if my thing gets 5,000 views, a reel, right? I'm not just like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy, that's so cool. I'm thinking about how much reach that was the number of impressions and how much engagement it got. And then I'm trying to figure out, was I able to convey within that specified time what I wanted to convey so I can help other people? And by looking at things through this lens, you start to see where my mind is set. You feel me? So if I know that I'm trying to build a thriving community of people on both Instagram and YouTube, I know, it's my responsibility to come up with content that's beneficial, right? I can use the platform to my advantage. Like right now, for the first 30 days, I said I'm just going to post 1 to 2 videos a week, every single week on YouTube. And on Instagram, I'm going to test for the first week this many reels. And then I'm going to test this many reels, this one by myself, this one with somebody else, because it's all in line with the content that I'm giving. And I'm just going to measure the reaction I got from it. The reaction I got that I weigh as positive or negative is who got value from it. Are people actually reaching out? The links that I have below are people trying to figure out how they can learn more. And obviously the answer is yes, they have, but I need to figure out what are better ways that I can do that. So the goal for Instagram isn't thousands of subscribers. The goal for YouTube isn't a certain amount of subscribers either. It's to consistently put out valuable messages to teach people what they need to know, that in both the short term and long term, as well as show them behind the scenes of what it's really like to be an entrepreneur and business owner from not only my perspective, but also the perspective of the people that I know and respect, to show them that yes, business and entrepreneurship is sexy, but it's also not so sexy sometimes, right? And I know on YouTube, a better way that I can do that, I can take these podcast episodes and I can also take snippets, not snippets like a couple seconds, but let's say last episode I broke down the thing you got, like the 10 things, whatever it might be. I could have made that its own video on YouTube. Hey, get the right title, the right thumbnail, SEO, stuff like that. And this journey allows me to not only get better at my craft, but it also allows me to verify what I do and don't know about human psychology. But it also allows me to push the limits of the algorithms for myself instead of for a client, right? So this is where the fun starts to come in. If I'm doing some market research for somebody, or we're running a campaign or PR or email, social, SMS, whatever it might be, I have fun doing that because I love what I do. I'm a marketing strategist and it's what I do, right? But I have even more fun not only coming up with valuable messages I can convey and help entrepreneurs like yourself, but also finding ways in and around and through not only the algorithm, but just seeing how stuff works, the response that I get for me, not just for a client, right? And it takes, what would I say it is? Too many people are motivated by money. And we live in America. Not you, because again, I'm national, but I'm not international. Once I'm international, somebody outside of America see this, be like, yeah, I'm not from America, you know what I mean? But what I'm getting at is this. When money isn't your motivator, you can move so much easier, you know? And the main reason people do most things nowadays is for selfish reasons, right? For money. And I'm not saying I'm not selfish. I have my reasons, you know, this podcast, this YouTube video, it's not free content because you're paying with your attention. You're giving me your attention instead of somebody else. And if you're one of these people that right now got KJC on the TV, you got your phone right here, you got another stimulus in here, that's cool, you know, attention split. but I think you know what I'm getting at. It's not about, let me start this YouTube channel to see how much money I can get from it. Because again, like I said, somebody chasing 1,000 subscribers to get monetized from YouTube, I easily could have 50 subscribers. I could have 10 subscribers and I could formulate everything and be making thousands. So it's not about the money, right? Money is cool. Money helps pay people's bills, but you can't be run by money. And I guess that's another mindset thing that some of the more seasoned people are going to understand faster than the newer people. Because if you're newer, that means you're new or aspiring entrepreneur, you're working a job and that job is paying you, but it's probably not paying you everything you want. So you're trying to figure out another way because you know people can make money online now. So what can I do to make money? I get it. But putting out content that can be monetized doesn't need to be the main reason, right? The same thing with, how do I put this? When I'm having one-on-one conversations, I get pushback after I say money isn't the main motivator. Money isn't the reason why I'm doing that. And people typically say, there's no way, you have to be doing it for money. And it's not the case. Somebody right now, and let's just say I'm down bad, like $100 in my account, got to figure it out. Money is going to help get stuff done, pay some bills, but at the same time, it's not the money that's going to make me say, you know what, I'm going to bend over backwards, I'm going to do a flip, I'm going to put all my energy into this one thing because of the money. Because I know I've been without money. I've been broke before. I've been negative broke. How have you been negative broke? By making stupid decisions. Oh, man. I remember those days. But still, having gone through something, having had money, having lost money, having made money back, you realize that money is not the motivator. So is it, I just want a big audience so I can sell them something? No. Can I? Should I? Will I? Most likely. But that's not the motivator. And why you get into something, again, if you go back to the goals video, your why is so important. Why you get into something is so important. Why you do anything is so important. So when we say you need the right mindset in what it is you do, let's take it away from content. Let's take it away from YouTube right now. If you are at work and you know that you really need this business to take off, whatever it might be, as long as you have the right mindset, you can be not just receptive. As long as you have the right mindset, as my partner says, you're halfway there. All you need is the mindset and the information. And even if you don't have the right information, your mindset's going to put you in the position to be around the right information. And then you're that much closer to getting your goal. But what I'm getting right now is whether you're doing things for what you believe are good reasons or bad reasons, whether you're doing something because you feel like it's your last option and you have nothing else to do, your mindset throughout it all is going to determine a lot. So what you need to do, you need to take a moment, right? Before you do something, you need to take a moment. We're going to do something that people have been doing for eons. But as of recently, many people take advantage of and don't do. When you make your next decision as it pertains to your business idea, even work, I want you to take a moment and just think. I want you to think from your own perspective and not the perspective of somebody else. I want you to think, is this what I want? I want you to think, when I execute what I have to do, is this the best way I can do it? Your mindset sets the tone and everything else follows. I promise you. And the people that are so hesitant to just allow mindset to wash over them, by the time down the road, by the time those closed-minded people tend to open their mind and everything works out, they always kick themselves in the back and say, damn, if only I just took that mindset seriously so much faster, so much earlier, I wouldn't have had to go through all this. Because your mindset is going to allow you to get through situations happy, right? If you follow the Bible, it says Count it all joy. Where exactly in the Bible, I'm not sure. You know, uh, I'm not that guy that just knows scriptures and numbers and all that stuff, but I do know it says count it all joy. That means the good, the bad, while you're learning, while you're stumbling. If something happens that you were expecting, weren't expecting, count it all joy. And that's part of the mindset. I'm counting this process joy because I have the ability to go after it. You know, right now I have 29 subscribers. And I can really right now go on ChatGPT and say, hey, generate an image of a guy standing in front of a room of 29 people. And that puts in perspective what other people just don't seem to get. Somebody else, 29 subscribers. Oh my goodness. I only got one person this week. What the hell? I'm supposed to be getting to 1,000. How am I going to get to 1,000? Chill out. You're taking for granted each individual person that decided, I want to see what you got going on. I want to stay up to date for the content you're setting. And it's like, you can't take that for granted. Everything is so digital nowadays that we've become so detached from the fact that there's actually people on the other side. We're not going to talk about dark internet theory. But for right now, you have actual people on the other side. And can't take that for granted, you know? Some of my happiest times in my week isn't when I'm just at my computer all day knocking out work, but it's when I get to go out and just like talk to other people, you know? If we have a client and that client can just be serviced, like for my company, if we have a client that can just be serviced on my laptop or on my computer, cool. Another reason I want to do my content is because I want to go out. I want to shake some hands. I want to kiss some babies, you know, pause. But I want to be with the people, see what they're going through. How can I help you? Because not only that's how you stay sharp, but that's also how you interact with other people. And granted, I haven't even said, technically I should be saying, if I go talk to somebody, hey, check out this, check out my page, check out my mixtape. No. I can let them know I have a resource for business and entrepreneurs, and it's Everything Entrepreneurship. My Instagram, that's not my Instagram, though we already have the Instagram. That's my podcast, YouTube, all that stuff. But I don't want to keep on going in circles. I want to make sure that I keep this concise, and your mindset and how you approach things is everything. You can't allow money to run everything as well. Money can be a motivating factor, but it shouldn't be your end all be all, right? Like Sophia back there. Look at Sophia. If you're only listening, go to YouTube so you can see Sophia. That's my cat, one of my two cats. She's not motivated by money, and you shouldn't either. I'm not motivated by money. And I'm actually blessed and happy that I'm not motivated by money anymore either, because it was ruining and ruling my life. If you live in America, you know stuff is expensive. They want everybody to be in debt. It's just, they're not making it easy for us. It seems like it's just getting harder and harder and harder. But you got to stay strong, got to stay resilient, know why you're doing stuff, and take a moment to think. You know, I touched on it briefly, but if you have a problem, if you have a dilemma, figure out what you think. Don't assume. Take some time to just breathe and reflect, and then think. Think about it. Think why. Think why not. Think about the good. Think about the bad. Think. Allow yourself to think about these things. If you have to do a presentation, if you need to make some calls, if you have to build a website, whatever it might be, take a moment to think. So until next week, I want you to take at least 10 minutes every single day. So that's going to be over an hour, 70 minutes from now until next Monday. And every single day, I want you to take 10 minutes to just think. Think about whatever it is you want, whatever is in front of you right now, because you can accomplish it. You know, I think this is going to be a challenging week for some people. You know, you don't got that new year, new me. We're already halfway through February. Time is flying. The first quarter is already almost over. If you listening to this have not accomplished your goals, it's okay. Because right now is a new moment. Like I said before, your next best step matters. So on this beautiful Monday, I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's sunny where you are. It's still a beautiful day because we're live. We got a chance to get after it. I want you to take a moment and think 10 minutes a day. I want you to understand your mindset is everything. Don't be motivated by money. Not saying that you were, but just in case. It's easy to get to fall into this trap. And just remember that you're building something real. And if you're building something real, you need to respect it. And if you respect it, it's going to respect you and it's going to pay you out. It all comes back to money, I guess. But with that being said, I'm Kyle Jerome Carter. I'm out. Again, like, subscribe, go to YouTube, share it with somebody, whatever you got to do. Share this message. Till the next time, see you later.